What's up, everybody? Match the Gamer here, and I know I released a video earlier in the week about the whole Future Trunks returning and such. This is just basically a follow-up video to that on some more information that was released that I should have posted about, but unfortunately was very, very busy with personal life issues and such that need to be dealt with. Don't worry, nothing bad, nothing that anybody needs to concern themselves about, trust me. Anyways, so essentially, I guess we'll come back to this in a minute, or well, we'll focus on this now. So, uh, there's a translation where basically we learned a little bit more about why Future Trunks is returning, what's going on, etc. So, without further ado, allow me to read what's going down. Next up in Dragon Ball Super, adult Trunks will be making his first appearance in a long time. I put together this story based on a suggestion from the editorial office, like last time. I write an outline of the entire plot. Then the script writers do their best to break it up into episodes, expanding on things, changing things around, or adding in new bits as need be. Now, before I go any further, just to bear in mind, this is translated by Herms, at Herms98 on Twitter. He's a translator over at Kaizenshuu.com. Kaizenshuu has all sorts of information about the series, whether it's canon, non-canon, whatever. They got Toriyama interviews, etc., etc. Go check out the site, you'll love it. Anyways, Herms is one of their translators over there. He's very good about what he does. And anyways, he's the awesome guy I'm getting this from. So Herms, if you happen to see this video, shout out to you, man. Greatly appreciate you taking the time to translate this stuff. I mean, I don't know how much you enjoy this. I would assume you do, since as far as I know, you don't get paid to do this. But either way, greatly appreciated. Anyways, going forward, despite being so strong, Trunks barely escapes from the future with his life. The future was supposed to be at peace, so what in the world could have what in the world could have happened? Alright, okay. Next part. And what about this foe too strong even for Trunks to handle? Black Goku. Well, you can probably imagine what he is like just based off the name. I'll get into this in a minute. I won't talk about Black Goku, but we'll get into that in a minute. It's the start of a battle that surpasses time and space and drags in the God of Destruction, Kaioshin, and even the Omni King. Many mysteries will be revealed. There are some confusing bits with time changing here and there, but just bear with me, it should definitely turn out to be a fun story. Even I haven't checked the final script yet. Let's enjoy this together. Then he proceeds to laugh. This is straight from the mouth of Toriyama Sensei, for those of you wondering. Anyways, so before going any further, many of you be saying, wait, Black Goku? Is he talking about Son Goku, possibly? Well, funny you should ask that. I asked Herms this very same question. My question to Herms was, hi Herms, sorry to bug you and ask, but Black Goku, as I put in parentheses, as you can clearly see, or quotation marks, excuse me. I know this sounds like a stupid question, but you think they mean Son Goku? Herms' response was, Toriyama said you could imagine what this character is like based on the name, so it seems likely. And of course I thanked him for answering my question. So, going back to it, Black Goku is the new enemy from Future Trunks' time, and he's a bad guy. Now, a lot of people are sitting there saying, oh, finally, an African-American Goku. Let's settle a few things here, okay? First off, I guess first I should clear something up. I'm not racist. I have nothing against anybody of any race, regardless of what the current normative is for people calling white people racist, whatever the case is. Either way, we're not here to discuss that. But anyways, so I don't think they mean Black Goku as in he is African American. I'm not even sure you would call him African American because they don't live in America. Saiyans don't live in America. They lived on planet Vegeta, and before that, planet Salad in Universe 7, and still live on Salad in Universe 6. So, I don't think that's what they mean. Next, Saiyans have always been depicted as either light-skinned or dark-skinned Asians. And you may be saying, what the heck are you talking about? They're white or whatever. No, they're not white. The anime is made in Japan, and it's geared towards the majority of people who live there, which, guess what? Surprising fact, are Japanese, specifically Asian Japanese. Yes, there are a few white people living over there and various people of other ethnic backgrounds, but the majority of people living over there are specifically Japanese Asian, So, most of the characters in Dragon Ball are going to be depicted as Asian rather than white, or any other race for that matter. And I actually got a thing the other day. Is like, oh well, explain Hercule. Toriyama's making fun of. I think he's either making fun of Americans or specifically wrestlers, because of how they go around and boast. Of course, I could be getting that from the English dub voice. I would have to go back and watch how the Japanese variation of them acts. Or perhaps look up an interview on them that Toriyama has done. But, and I also explained GT Goku like some people, not myself, but others, have compared him to a little Mexican boy, quote unquote. I said, no, if you actually look at Japanese men and women that live in the country areas of Japan and work out in the sun a lot, they are actually darker toned in skin. So he's based around that, not around somebody from Mexico or whatever, you know? So primarily, I don't think they mean Black Goku as in he's African American or whatever. And besides, he's evil. Would you really want a Goku who is African American to be evil? Seems like a negative stereotype there, if you ask me. Just saying. Just saying. Made a joke. And not to mention, why would you want a African American Saiyan to begin with? I mean, like, the racist word that Frieza used primarily with Saiyans was, and I quote, monkeys. Isn't that a real life negative thing to say to someone of African American descent? Last I checked. I mean, I'm white, so maybe I'm wrong, but I'm just saying, okay? Just saying, made another one. Anyways, I want to get off that topic because I'm thinking I might going to take off a few people here, but if you disagree with me, that is perfectly fine. I respect your point of view. It's just bear in mind this show's made for an Asian audience originally, so therefore they're going to, all their characters that are depicted in a positive light, they're either human or Saiyan, most likely they're based around Asians. Okay? So don't get mad at me. Go and take out your frustration on Japan. That's where it's coming from. Anyways. So I think this Goku is going to look somewhat similar to the Goku we all know and love. You know, good guy except evil, and probably has similar appearance, just may wear a different outfit, and may even have different abilities. I don't see how you could learn the Kamehameha, but I've had my theories on where this evil Goku may have come from in future Trunks' timeline. To shorten up my theory to the best of my abilities, this Goku is probably the same Goku that died in his timeline from a heart virus. Somehow Trunks finds the Namekians, uses their Dragon Balls. Maybe they've been modified somehow. I don't know. This is a huge stretch, I know. Brings back everybody that died during the android attacks. Brings back Goku, who died from a heart virus in his time. But because Goku was, dead in the afterlife and had to sit there and watch people die and he couldn't do anything about it, he obviously gets filled with evil in his heart or something, or gets enraged and then becomes evil, and after being brought back, of course, goes around doing bad things. Again, I know it's a stretch, probably extremely unlikely. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm just throwing out there what I think. I'm probably way off on what's really going on. And who knows what's going on, but this may not even be the same future Trunks that we are familiar with from the Cell Saga. This may be a future Trunks, but from another alternate timeline, possibly. I've seen some people say, oh, he's the Trunks from Universe 6. He's not the Trunks from Universe 6. I apparently need to make a video on how the 12 universe twin system works, because I've seen so many people seem to be extremely confused by that. So I'm going to make some videos on that explains what's going on with that, because apparently people just don't understand. But that's my thoughts on everything that's going down. But come on, do me a solid, go and follow Todd Blankenship at Herms98 on Twitter. He's always posting stuff on here. Sometimes it's funny stuff, like words to live by, don't look down your noses at Son Goku, stuff like that, He even teaches you little translations for certain things on here. It's pretty interesting. But anyways, I digress. But what do y'all think? Comment down below. Do you think they actually mean black as means, African American, or do you think they actually mean like he looks legitimately like Goku? He's just evil and probably wears different clothes and uses different techniques. But I don't know again, okay? I'm just putting my thoughts out there. But, I guess that pretty much covers everything for this. Hopefully y'all like this. Hopefully y'all don't get ticked off at the little talk about, why you won't be African American and stuff like that. Uh, but, make sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe. Check out the official Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch pages. I'll link down below in the description. For those of you wondering what my Twitter is, you can find me here at twitter.com/matchstickgamernet, or you can look me up at matchsticknet. If you find this profile picture and this banner, you found me. If you find anything else, you found the wrong guy. Okay? But that pretty much covers everything, so yeah, peace, guys. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z/Kai, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super are all owned by Fuji TV, Toei Animation, Funimation, and Akira Toriyama. I do not claim to own any of these. The video and any images that appear were used under fair use.